Where I'm at, the price of life, where I grew up at, the price of life is cheap. So if you got the money, if you got.
When I'm at the price of life, I grow up at the cheap price of life. So if you got the money, you got the bag. It's a go, man, I just saw, and I'm stationing myself away from my social media because there is too much cooning and buffooning going on. Believe me, when I gather my thoughts, I'll figure out how to express myself because this conversation isn't even for the world to hear. It's just for us. They say, you're cooning and buffooning. Oh, believe me, and they're loving every minute of it. If you think you know everything there is to know about Diddy, think again. 50 Cent is revealing some dark secrets, among them the claim that Diddy tried to harm Wendy Williams. When Wendy Williams joins the Diddy saga, things start to get a little odd. Wendy is under conservatorship, and Sabrina Morsi, a professional guardian, is the conservator. She petitioned to have the documentary on Wendy's life halted, claiming it was exploitative, although it's unclear what her true motivations were. As you can see, the documentary demonstrates how Wendy is being used and manipulated while being cheated out of all of her money. In addition, Wendy's inebriation and inability to speak up have prevented her from disclosing to the public what really goes on with Diddy. Wendy was among the first to expose Diddy for his preference for young boys, and years after Wendy came out with the information, the truth about Diddy's preferences has emerged. So, is Sabrina connected to Diddy in any way? And is Wendy being kept quiet? The entire thing was that Diddy had been gay since the 1990s. And Wendy was the reason Wendy was expelled from the Diddy, dismissed Wendy from High 97, because she posted that picture online when the bad guy was smoking hot. Do you think Diddy kept the gay rumors alive so people wouldn't know the truth about him? Yes, that's the ideal smokescreen. And you'd prefer that people believe you're gay than that they realize how serious these accusations are. We have to return to the beginning of this. Diddy was upset because Wendy Williams, who was well known for her raw criticism, had been criticizing him on her radio show in the early 1990s. She wasn't holding back, pointing out everything from his personal life to his business practices. At the time, Diddy was starting Bad Boy Records and expanding his empire. Diddy's first response was Pretty Wendy has described how she almost escaped a physical altercation at the Hot 97 radio station when members of his girl group Total were sent to confront her. Rather than confronting the critics head-on, he used his influence to try and silence Wendy. Wendy's then-boyfriend Kevin Hunter is said to have even planned the incident. You initiated the discussion earlier on my reference to Puff's power with New York radio stations, __. Didn't breathe hard if Puff didn't want him to if Tupac had anything shady to say about Puff in that interview. And Angie Martinez told Puff, or let Pooh Puff her it, and he told them you can't play it, they wasn't going to play it. This started a feud that would turn into one of the messiest in the industry. Now let's talk about the bombshell claims that 50 Cent has recently made. Apparently, 50 Diddy didn't stop at trying to intimidate Wendy Williams in his upcoming documentary. According to 50 Cent, Diddy was part of a scheme to really hurt Wendy Williams. This is a grave charge that presents an extremely negative image of Diddy's behind-the-scenes behavior. 50 Cent's documentary claims that Diddy went to extreme lengths to deal with Wendy, even to the point of planning an attempt on her life. While specifics about how this plot was supposed to unfold remain unclear, the very suggestion of such a plot has sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry. Wendy Williams, known for her bold personality and fearlessness, had certainly ruffled feathers. But the idea that someone might have tried to take her life over her commentary is chilling. These allegations are not only damaging to Diddy's reputation, but also bring to light the dangers that media personalities like Wendy face when they speak truth to power for Wendy. These claims must be both validating and terrifying as they suggest that her criticism struck a nerve deep enough to provoke such a response. And I'm not wanting to cast no stone, but damn it, I know when to stop, so I just wish everybody luck and positive energy. I know this is going way over some people's heads. We going to end it like this, Lord please Lord. Just bless us to understand the power that we have as cultural leaders. Out here to send out these positive vibes, and to put these allegations into perspective, it's important to look at Diddy's past over the years. Diddy, also known as Sean Combs or Puff Daddy, has been embroiled in a number of legal disputes, feuds, and other occurrences that have kept him in the news for various reasons. In addition to his business endeavors in music, one of the most unexpected legal issues centered around the 1999 nightclub shooting in which Diddy and Jennifer Lopez were both present. Although he was ultimately exonerated, the case brought Diddy's association with violence and controversy to light. Diddy's management style has been characterized as aggressive, and numerous former artists and associates have spoken out about his callous business practices, in addition to his legal troubles. In addition, Diddy has a history of public disputes, including disputes with fellow moguls musicians, and even his own proteges. There are numerous instances where Diddy is said to have used extreme measures against people who have crossed him. For instance, his feud with rapper Ma, who has accused Diddy of entering into exploitative contracts, demonstrates a pattern of behavior in which Diddy allegedly uses his power to maintain control and silence critics. Stories of Diddy's heavy-handedness are not new. Given this context, the allegations made by 50 Cent may have more credibility, even though they are shocking and not entirely out of character given Diddy's past. In fact, a number of fans have expressed their opinions on social media regarding this alleged situation. One person tweeted, "It's so sad to think about where Wendy is right now in life. I have a bad feeling that brother love has something to do with it." Another fan said, "It's crazy that he just was unliving people and acting like he was untouchable all these years as the mother of a now 16-year-old who I met backstage who he did. He's great. Oh, I'm very grateful. Despite pressure and threats, Wendy Williams has always been in the heart of drama. And it is absolutely impressive how strong she was to resist Diddy's attempts to quiet her. Even after Diddy attempted to ruin her career, Wendy didn't back down. Her audacious attitude to contentious superstars and her courage to voice her opinions made her unique in the entertainment industry. Wendy turned what could have been the end of her career into a pivotal moment. After the event at Hot